let's have a look here. Let me minimize this a little bit. All right, so you see everything is as a block of file here of elements. Most of those EPS files, depending on where you get them, but you're gonna have to ungroup them. So you right click, ungroup. Hello world, this is Ben here from D2Soft Technologies. In this video I want to give you a quick tip on how to open EPS files. So you might have actually found some of those files if you're working with graphics, and once in a while, for example here I have a bunch of spaceships and image of planets here in a JPEG file, and I want to use them. I want to actually use, for example, this spaceship here and on its own, and I don't want any of the backgrounds, and I don't want to go through the process of opening a paint software and removing pixel by pixel, trying to clean up the picture. So we cannot do anything with the JPEG on its own. But the file came also with the EPS version, and EPS. So actually, if you go into if you do a quick search, EPS stands for a encapsulated PostScript file format. It was created by Adobe in the late 1980s, and actually it's a vectographic format, right? So what it means is that you can scale it very easily, but also what it means is that you need a software like Adobe Illustrator, which is a paid software. Can be quite expensive for just if you need to just remove one simple picture out of a file, right, like this one. Don't want to go through the hassle of also learning Illustrator. So there's an alternative, and it's called Inkscape. Sorry about that. Inkscape. So this is a software that is free, and it does pretty much most of the feature that you can find with Illustrator. And so the first step is to download the software. So you go in the download section here. I'll leave all the links in the description of this video, so you can go fast. And you can install here. I'm on Windows, so you can install the Windows version here. And so install that. And the second step, you need to go through install Ghostscript. So Ghostscript is it's actually kind of a plugin that you install on your PC, and that will allow loading those files, those special formats, and so the EPS format. So actually, if you're just installing Inkscape on its own, will not work. So make sure you go Ghostscript, click on download, and in the download page here, you choose the first link here, which is the PostScript PDF interpreter. Click on it. Will bring you to this page here. I'll also put the direct link on the description, and you select your version of Windows. So if you're on Windows 64 bits, choose this one here, the first Ghostscript AGPL release. All right, so this will install, download an executable, install it, run it. There's one last step you need to do after you do this, because on its own the Ghostscript will not be found by the Inkscape software. So even if you open the software after you install the Ghostscript, will still not work. One last step, you go into so make sure you go into your you right click on your Windows button, run, the run command here, and you open the advanced settings of Windows. So sys, you can run it directly by typing this command here, sysdm.cpl. execute that. Okay, go to advanced, and then you go here in the bottom, it's environment variables, click on that. Okay, and make sure you go to path, you go to edit. Here you must add those two lines there. Okay, so you click on new, you type in the lines. I'm gonna add also the lines in the description, but those lines, it's actually the folder where the Ghostscript was installed. So make sure you take note when you install the Ghostscript. And after that, add /lib and /bin. Okay, so these are the two folder that you need to add in your settings so that the Ghostscript can be found. And then you just press OK, you press OK, OK. Make sure you close Inkscape and reopen it. So when it's done, you will have access to opening EPS files. So if I go back to my file here, I take it, drag it inside. You're gonna see a screen like this. You press OK. You press OK here as well. Take note that it can take a couple of seconds or even a minute if your PC is a little bit slow, but the process is quite heavy, especially with big files. These are vector files, so all the data must be loaded. It's not just pixels. Alright, so the file is loaded. Let's have a look here. Let me minimize this a little bit. Alright, so you see everything is as a block of file here of elements. Most of those EPS files, depending on where you get them, but you're gonna have to ungroup them. So you right click, ungroup, okay, so you see a bunch of square selection here. So each picture can be depending on how the file was designed, but can be now selected individually. So what you want to do, for example, I want this spaceship here, I can just drag outside of the, so not to move anything around. I'm gonna drag here, take this portion here, I'm just gonna copy that, gonna create a new file. It's gonna be easier to work with. Alright, I'm gonna paste. Okay, so I just have a little bit of cleanup to do here. I can select and delete some of the unnecessary things. Alright, and last thing here. So now it looks like I have only the spaceship. I can select it. I can export. So if you go to File, Export, okay, you're gonna see this page here. You see your selection when you want to export. You see some of the settings, the DPI, and once you're satisfied, you can just click on Export. Alright, so I have already a file here, but if I take this file here, I'm gonna open it. There you go. So I have the spaceship alone, nothing else, and everything is clean. You see, I don't have any wrong pixelation around. I could have done also, I don't know if the background is black or if it's transparent. I think it's transparent. It's a PNG, so it's ready to be used. So there you go. This is how to open a EPS file. I hope this helped. I know I had a hard time to figure this out, so now you can use that, and it's free and kind of fast as well. A good solution. So thanks for watching. If you like those kind of videos, make sure you subscribe. We have a lot of different projects going on, and we have a devlog that can be very interesting if you're interested to see how's the process going with our development. So thanks again, and have a good day.